Everyone, today is the best video from amongst all the videos in my compilation of my channel, sorry. Now this is Hyundai Elantra 2023, as you could see in my thumbnail. It is the dream car. I'll say I have 2-3 dream cars, all these years I have been in Saudi Arabia, and Hyundai Elantra, Toyota Corolla, or Hyundai not accent that much, but Toyota Camry. These are one of those cars, Mazda 6, which I would love to, because they would have higher engine power and horsepower and all, etc., etc. And I now today procured this. Dear friends, dear subscribers, I'm glad to inform you that Hyundai 2023 Comfort version 1.6 liter 123 horsepower is now belonging to me, and I'm the proud owner of this car. And today I'm going to give you a detailed review of interior, exterior, components wise, engine wise, drive wise. 1000 kilometer years has been driven from me. I have now driven this car for 1000 odd kms. 8 days earlier I have purchased this car. I have myself driven this car, so I am able to in this position give you a proper account, a proper first hand review of the beast this car is, the strong this car is. How is it faring in the driving part? How is it faring in the luxury part? How is it faring in the convenience part? How is it faring in the convenience part? How is it faring in the ride part? How is it faring in the push acceleration part? All of this I'm going to give you in this review, so just keep on watching and stay glued. Just come along. Let us start from the beginning, from the very start. Now here you can see the very best thing of this Hyundai Elantra car is this diamond cut grille which they have given to us. Now you see this type of grille is just amazing. But what the best thing about it is a sensor. There are front sensors, camera sensors over here also. This is the best Hyundai logo also. And just look at the bonnet of this car. Could you see? I'll try to tell you one more thing also. You could see there's a gap inside this beneath the hood and the engine components inside. Now this is for the dissipation of the heat, dears. The thing is that whenever heat will be generated, they have put this little portion over here so that the heat would be transferred. Do not assume that hey, this part is open, so you are like, my engine hood is open. Again, just look at the lights over here. Now this is portion which is totally covered by LED lights over here, and below this I'm a little disappointed, dears, that this is the halogen lamp. This is not the LED lamp. Many of my friends have told me that this should have been a halogen proper LED lamps over here, so these are the LED lamps. But look at this plate. This is proper mirror diamond reflection. I can see my image inside this. Now here there is an option for putting halogen bulbs, but my version is comfort version, 1.6 liter comfort version. Now I'll tell you one thing. There are 4 versions in Hyundai 2023, and this car is comfort version. The 4 versions are the basic version, upper basic version, smart, and there is a comfort version, and then there is premium version. There are some features which are missing in this version compared to premium. I'm at the 3rd highest version, but I'm getting all the inconvenience feature which I would just like to now tell you as we progress. But let us just try to get more detail about the exterior part. Now here is the best part of this car. This car is having a 17-inch rim. This proper alloy wheel rims, and just look at the designs, dears. There's a Hyundai logo over here. I can remove it. You can see it like this, which you will get. This is the brand new. I have not even removed the logos of it, like this. Okay, you can see it over here. And then the tire is having a 17-inch rim. Now this is the best part of the car. Now I have driven Mazda 6 2007, which was having 156 horsepower. I'm going to tell you about the specifications. That is not going to make a problem for you. The specification wise, this is 123 at 5,500 RPM. But the best thing is the tire size. Now because of the tire size is 17 inches, you could see all the tire sizes. It stays firm on the ground. It stays firm on the road, and the balance is not shaken. The balance just stays. The car isn't vibrating out on highways. One grudge would have been having while driving the highways. I would see that the car wouldn't at times it wouldn't be like that much stern, firm on the roads, but because of the 17 inches that is doing it. Now let's move ahead further. Now here is the sunroof. Here is the sunroof. Now this is the comfort version. Because I'm having a comfort version, this car is having a sunroof. I'll show you also from the interior what exact are the features inside, the convenience feature. But here is the outside. Now again, the windows. The windows are just amazing. Look at the windows. They're just the shape of the windows, the designing. I have gotten this idea that this engineer has been done from India. So the Indian engineers have designed, and I am giving the 2 thumbs up to the engineers who have come up with this marvel design. There is a antenna at the top. My color is grey. Now look at from behind. Look at this car from behind. Look at, just take a look at the this rear view. Now this has become flat. This has gone down. Now because this has gone down, earlier which my car was, I'm getting a rear view. You know, it's even a sporty look, as if like this is a racing car. It's a racing car. Just look at it behind. The proper Elantra logo. Look at the cuttings of each and every, the metal plates. It's just amazing. And then the best part is this lighting. I've been always admiring the car should be having this full LED light. Though this is not LED light, these are red lights, not LED lights. But then they have given these LED lights over here also. Okay, and at the same time, at the bottom also this all reflects. These lightings also reflect. These ones also reflect. But the best part is the whole light. So you will get like this. Okay, like you will get like this. I can start it also from inside to show you. Just a moment. I'll give you. So here you are seeing, you know, these are the lights. I can also show that this just the way, just the glitter which is coming. And the other thing also I can show you is this, as you can see. Come from ahead, this is the way the lighting would happen, and below there is this halogen bulbs. But this was the most likable part which I wanted to show you, the lighting. I'm so happy. But the grille is just amazing, and Hyundai logo is there. That is it. Also, we are getting small lights over here on the mirrors. Okay, whenever I'll be shuffling the car, so that time these lights will glow up and it looks just beautiful whenever I'll be doing that. I also show from interior when I'll doing that, there is this feature where I can close the windows automatically. This is power windows, so they would close automatically, open also. And there is this feature inside that where you could control it when you are entering the car, that will close or that would open. So that was it. Pause. So this was it from the exterior. There are so many other things also to it, but that video is going to become so very large. But as you could see, the best thing which I have liked is also the trunk. Now, as you could see, look at just this design. Look at just this design. Is marvelous, isn't it beautiful? You are loving it, isn't it? Now, I'm going to show you one very important feature which really I like is this. Now, the moment I'm here, you know, of course, you know, there are sensors over here. Also, there's this button. Okay, now. You just push it over here and it automatically opens. Now look at from inside, this trunk has a large capacity over here. I think 400 to 500 liter to be very specific. We could put a large amount of luggage, but the thing is that you just keep it down there and then that is it. It will close. Now the feature in this car, dears, where in the key itself, you know, it would take 3-4 seconds. It is a smart trunk option. It is having a smart trunk option inside. If I come in near to this vehicle and the trunk senses the key, the remote senses, so that I'm near to the trunk, you don't even need to open it. It's as if like the key or the rider or the driver is near to the trunk and it will automatically open that. I could show even from inside if I upgrade it, but that feature is there. You just do it. Once you come near 3-4 seconds, it will open. Now the best important part is the camera. There is a rear camera sensor, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4 rear sensors. Now these are very effective. I have myself driven it for last 14 odd days. Now they are super effective. I will show you from inside also how is it showing on the audio visual there, but inside, great help, great assistance. Whilst you are parking the car also at behind, there is minimalistic chances because the sensor was so very effective, so very operative. While you are on at the curves, you know, at this like on the turns and all of that, there it really helps. So because the cars are there, there is very negligible chance of your cars getting collided. That is it from front, and that is it from the behind. Also we'll get to this, know about the look from interior, this window, this rear. Look, as you would see, it has gone down, you know, you could see from up, the whole half part has become visible. Now due to this, the driver who is driving, the view has been obstructed. It has become divided into 2 halves. That doesn't happen with other cars. As you could see, like I have a car here, you could see, now over here it is protruded, you know, like it is at the top. So if you would see, you know, the rear view is full. My point is, over here, because they have just raised the seats. They actually haven't raised the seats. They have lowered the size of the rear. So that might that is it from outside. You can get a look from here also. This is the fuel lid tank. Lid for the fuel tank, and again finally the doors, the handles. The door handles, there is this feature over here. What is this button? If I press this button, it automatically detects and opens all the 4 doors and locks. You would know it. You do not need a car key also. You are reading the features, you just press it, the 4 door locks will close. Either for instance, if that key is not with you and you only press it, this will open. Oh, but you have to have the key within you. Look, this is an engine start, push start option. So the key is as good as doing some 20 odd functions which are not even required. And it is like a computer, mini computer in hand. So let's hop in inside and we'll see the car from inside. Here we are. This is the car from inside. Let us start our review. Look at the windows. At the windows, I just love the very efficiency with which these windows are working. These are the buttons, window buttons, lock, unlock. Very good feature where I am able to do where I lock it, I can even open the passengers, both sides, but the rear I can close it. Now look at this lock functions, very good lock functions. You have 2 functions where you could shift the car to the vehicle speed also, at the same time at parking also. If it is at parking, it will auto unlock. If it is at speed, it can auto unlock, and of course you can do it manually. And these are the buttons for power unlock, and you can shift the vehicle power windows with the sides, all the buttons included. That is it. Very good door lock handles also. This is the casings for keeping your things inside it. I'm little disappointed, the space is little less over here. Here you have 2 options. Same, the trunk, manual trunk, though you would better use it with that key only, and the fuel lid button. Here again, I try to repeat, this is the comfort version as I mentioned in the thumbnail, that not the premium version. And that is the reason why, as you would see here, there is only the option of traction control. If you would read in the manuals, these 2 buttons are also belonging to lane assist control. Well, lane assist control is missing in this version, which is not premium. It is actually comfort version. That is the reason why here fuel open option is there, but these 2 are missing. It's as if they have not even given. Though they have just they could have put it over here, but they simply have not put it. It's like only they put, the designing is same, but they didn't add it. In sample, some addition for here. So this fuse bulb, you can do your change your fuses over here inside. Okay, very simple. That's like all of the cars which have normal. Now let's go inside. Now as you see, this is what I love about this car. Okay, this is pretty much normal, but this is thermally insulated cover or your steering. I was fed up of every time I was doing many time for my older cars, I would be buying this steering covers. Not required anymore, because this is fully thermally insulated, heat insulated thermocoupling at the temperature. So in exceeding 50 degrees Celsius, you can hold the steering without putting any steering cover. But the another important part is the designing of the steering cover. Now this designing of the steering cover is so very much, as you could see, there is a proper handle to hold this, but at any position, if you are holding the steering wheel, you are not going to feel any discomfort. This is what I have read about this. So at any position, if you hold it, any position, though the standard is, as I have told in earlier videos, it is 10 to 10, but at this position, you anywhere you hold it, you will get the comfort. Of course, in the middle there is a Hyundai logo, and this honking which is there for horns, though it takes a little more time in the beginning. When I started it, I've driven this car for 770, as I had told, 770 km. Now this is the dashboard. Okay, the dashboard, slightly I was disappointed because in this version I was not getting the digital fully digital versions. The tachometers are still in the analog mode. I was wanting it digital, though here I can easily choose it, as you would see. I would show you, but I was wanting, but if you would read on the YouTube or the proper manual of it, you would find the digital analog version is there. But since in Middle East at the comfort version, I'm only getting this. So this is that here. Again, you know, I was wanting for the coolant part, the engine heating part, if you could, they would have done it separately. I would have liked a little bit, but that's okay, that's fine. The fuel tank also they could have done so little bit separately, but that's okay, that is analog version. But here there is a small 3-inch, 4-inch screen on which you would do your modes. Now this is the way you do it, this is the way you do it, these are your modes and all of that which you would do. Better read in the manual, there is driver assistance for instance, all of that, and you can do it. Or you can, this is very simple, you just go here, then press here OK, then this is light, auto lock function, this is very simple. This cruise control over here, you can reset the cruise control, and then again very simple, this is the Google mode over here, raising the volume that almost all of the cars are having. But good that they have like kept merger of old designing analog also, at the same time this 4-inch screen also over here, which is giving you the options to digitally choose it. Additionally, this is the AC control. My car is having manual, it is not automatic, so the same, you have to set it, just adjust your fans, and this is the way positioning 3 knobs are there, and very simple, the basic one. That this is nothing to be shown, but the most important thing is this part. Could you see it? Now here they have divided like the cabin as if they have given a bigger range, higher end cars like Porsche, BMW, Mercedes. Yeah, many of my friends have like this. Again, this is the console for it, bigger, higher slide having mode, but they are also having a USB port over here to charge. So one of the guys in the behind can also charge it. Isn't this is a console which you can easily adjust over here. Okay, to keep your car cup holders and all of that. But then there is this wireless charging option over here also. But here they have divided. Look how they have divided. Look how they have divided. So here it is. So this is the way we can divide both the compartments. Here is the wireless charging option, and then there is the hazard light option. And this is little disappointing for me. I was really wanting a higher, more wider infotainment screen, but it is 8-inch. Though the touchscreen at times a bit unresponsive, I have seen it, and the basic options are already there. Android Auto, you can easily make Android Auto inside that, and then you can easily connect your maps and all of that. Operate. I can show to you. That's not a big deal. Very same, you know, the same phone option, home option. This is nothing to be shown. Nothing more to be shown. But though it is an 8-inch screen only, touch fairly okay. Fairly okay. Okay, now let us do this camera. So here we are. Oh, okay. So now this is your rear view camera. At this rear view camera, oh yes, these are the 3 buttons. I forgot to show you this. Now, dears, you could see over here, there is this drive mode over here. If I do this drive mode over here, see, you could see here on the screen. You can see on the screen, you can choose from this drive mode this, or usually you only operate at the normal mode. Though there is eco mode, you can save some fuel out, but like I've driven at eco, I haven't seen much difference. Then there is the button for parking view. Now, this parking view, this second button, though in this more 2 options you would get, if it was a premium version. At this stage, if the car is in neutral and you press this, if the car is in neutral, then you get a view of the rear view displayed. Now this would only take place at the car at N position. The N position is highlighted here also, the car is in N, okay. The moment the car goes in reverse, and you will get a camera away. Now, though it is quite okay-ish, but it could have had been more clearer. This visual could have had like this car is moving from behind, but it is satisfactory. But the most important thing is sensors. Now, I would like to tell over here, these markings are very effective. Almost like all of the in all of the cars you would get. But the most important part is the sensors. The sensors I had told earlier, they are far effective. And that is it. This is the air passing air for your AC air condition. Just look at it. You could also do your designing by the adding some lightings over here, so like glitter more in the night. These are from inside. Your lightings from inside, but this is your sunroof, and the button to operate the sunroof is here. Then you have this proper mirror over here. I can check at the side when your passenger view, at the driver view, this shield, you can operate like this. There is also a button inside there for light, for a passenger also, for a driver also, which I keep close every time, but you could use it, and this one I can easily operate like this, and of course like this. You can stop here and you can take it like this. That is it, the inside part. If I don't know if I'm missing anything. Oh, of course, most important thing, wireless mics. There are 6 speakers inside this for infotainment part, and there are 2 wireless speakers. I have tested it, dear friends. The quality is just amazing, dear friends. I myself tested it. I've been speaking it all along. I've been speaking it all along. Whenever there is a call, the call quality is just amazing. The voice quality, the sound quality. Your cabin is quiet from inside, very quiet. So your voice is reaching without any turbulence, without any fluctuation at all. Anything else which is I'm missing? Yeah, that is it. You can see at the desk. The desk very good. The material is like very good. You are not getting the feeler like it's a very cheap quality. The plastic is like not it's completely not a plastic. There is this mat they have given it over here which you could replace. There is this mat over here like this, and it is wider. You are having far too much cabin space. And let's talk about the rooms now. Now this is the leg room. It is having the best leg room possible in the sedan versions, the upper end versions which I have read years. I am matching it with the Camry. I do not have the exact specifications over here, but the Camrys, the Mazda 6, the wider cars, amongst them it is in the top contention. It is competing with the top end cars in terms of space, the leg space. That was the reason I was actually going to go for a Hyundai accent car, but I aborted that plan because of the leg space only. So my children are sitting behind and they are far too very conveniently sitting. I'll just try to show you a little bit more at the rear side. Very good leg space. But this is what you are also getting, an armrest chair. This would use it. If you want, you can close it, and if you want, you can. My children are like playing it. Safety wise, it is having 6 airbags. 6 airbags. All of them located passenger side also, passenger side, front side also, and rear side also. The window is just amazing. The shape of the windows, I like it. Height wise, I would have really loved that it would have been little taller. I am aware of it. If there is a guy who is like little tall, he'll have find little bit inconvenient. But look at the legroom. Look at the legroom, dears. How much leg I am getting? What more do you need? And then there are 2 vents. There are 2 vents for AC. See? So you can always choose. Now this is one part which I like. I was little disappointed because this is a version. In this version, they are giving us the cloth seats. Okay, it is fabric. Is the thing that the seats are having fabric cloth. Now they could have had been, of course. Leather cloth, but then for that you'll have to get a premium version, or you can easily go to a shop outside and do it. But then safety wise, look, there are all features available. Airbags are also there, seat covers properly done, and for children, that what do you call that, that system which is there where they are locking, that also can be done over here pretty much. There is also a feature inside this door where you could, if the child is removing his lock belt, you could fix it over here. He will never be able to remove it. That for that there is one, you can take a screwdriver and adjust it over here. Not possible for me to show now, but if you read in the manual you will get it. Though overall I was little disappointed that the seat covers could have had been leather covers. Third part which I was little disappointed was with the height, as I have mentioned, that it could have had been little taller, but since I have tried to give it a sporty look, it has ended up becoming a slight lower in the height. The length, the height has gotten little lower. Barring that, comfort wise it is amazing. I could see my head is reaching bit over here, that can be little discomforting. Behind you could see, this was I wanting to tell you. The driver, when he is driving this car, because this is tilted down a bit, because of that it is obstructed. In the rear view you only get, though it is just one of the concepts, the nitpickings which I am doing really, and that kind of a guy who really would like to have a very good view of rear. But here I do find it little obstructed wise, though majority of the drivers would not even have any problem even driving this. If they are driving the car, I would think so, because even the moment they are having a proper visual of behind rear, they won't complain of it at all. So that is it. That is it from behind. These were the my views, my review. This is a proper review. I'll just let you take 2 odd minutes about the riding capacity, and I'll tell you about the specification wise. You see, as I have covered everything. See, it is having cruise control, it is having keyless entry, it is having a start engine button, it is having rear camera, it is having power side mirrors, it is having leather steering wheel, and it is having auto dimming rear view mirror. It is having fog lights, it is having ABS, anti-braking locking system, it is having wireless charging pads, sunroof, cloth seat also. But safety wise, look, there is a tire pressure monitor inside that. There's stability control also. Stability control is a very, very important feature where the tires are not let to be slipped if one of the tire is having a lower pressure or sort of. There is also traction control, there is brake assistance inside, there is front sensor, rear sensors, halogen headlights are there, daytime running lights are also there, fog lights, ABS is also there. Specification wise, it is 123 horsepower. Okay, let's talk about the average. Average is 19.3, approved by SASO, Saudi Standards Organization. So I am getting 16 now, 15 to 16. I have driven it for 708 kilometers. Let's talking about the driving part, which I will show to you right now. But overall, happy. Acceleration 9.5 seconds, 0 km to 100 kilometer. It just runs. It's like an aeroplane. Trust me, dears, on highway, yes, of course, because it is not 2.0 liters, you do feel because the power is little lesser. But in acceleration wise, they have given a CVT engine. I would have loved to show you from inside the engine part also, but for that, the video is going to become very longer. I'll do a separate video on Hyundai Elantra's internal engine components, which we'll do a separate video on next week or so. I'll also do some other features which are, but for this is the review. 9 out of 10. I'm giving you a 9 out of 10 for this car. I really have liked this car. I am so very happy. I'm thinking that I would not be liking any other car, going for any other car. So that is it, dear friends. This was my review. Hope you have liked the detailed review of Hyundai 2023. If you would want anything from me additional, please put down in your comments. And thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.